Hi, I'm Robin De Leon, the social justice editor of The Loyolan. I'm with Jermaine Johnson II. Will you introduce yourself, please?
Jermaine Johnson II. I'm a senior here at Loyola Marymount University. I'm a sports video producer at the Loyolan, staff writer. Yeah, so being a senior means like growing physically, spiritually, emotionally, professionally. I would say at this time, freshman year, I was an accounting major, didn't know what I wanted to do. And so, yeah, now here I am, a senior. I've done like so many different things, working on videos, writing articles for different publications. So, growing up, I always loved sports, and like that's kind of what was my driving reason behind wanting to go into journalism. I would grow up watching NFL Network, and I was like, I want to be on the NFL Network one day. And it never really became a real goal until I got to college, and one of my friends, he's doing the same thing, and I was seeing what he was doing. I was like, I think I can do the same thing. And so that decision was easy, but then like actually sticking to it was maybe harder, I would say, especially because journalism is a field where you can't really, well, it's a hard field to get into, basically. It's really competitive, and it's not that much pay. My sophomore year, I decided to study abroad, and I had to decide between studying abroad and taking an internship with the Clippers. And on the day that I got the internship, I think that same day I got accepted into my study abroad program to Cape Town, South Africa. So, and they conflicted. I couldn't do them both.
You had to choose between
I had to choose between. And I think that day choosing to study abroad is what really like pushed my journalism career, because that changed my entire trajectory. Because that internship with the Clippers was a business internship. I would have been doing marketing for them.
But you would have been in like the sports sphere,
and I would have been, exactly,
like you wanted.
And it's funny, just everything works out for a reason. I ended up going to Cape Town. It was a service learning program. I chose studying abroad, studied in Cape Town, South Africa. It was a service learning program, and everyone was placed at service sites. I got placed at a service site for a community organization, and I ended up working for their newspaper. And I was like, that just gave me, I got international journalism experience.
That's really cool.
And like that was my first time like doing like journalism outside of the classroom. And like I just loved it. And like I got so connected with my community there. And now that experience, like my college experience and my professional experience would like been incomplete without that. So it's just funny how everything works. And just back to your original point of like, did I have any obstacles? I would say my obstacle wasn't even really like professional. It was just like a personal one.
No, definitely.
Like deciding, do I want to study abroad or do I want to take this job? It transferred originally right away because like I said, I was working for a newspaper, so I got assigned stories, had to go out, had to do interviews, had to transcribe those interviews, had to write up the story, had deadlines. And so when I applied for the Loyolan, I was doing all the same stuff except with sports now, which was a little bit more fun for me. And so I feel like with that internship experience and like at the Loyolan, like I really was able to get like my foundational journalism skills. I was able to like master those. Because now like writing a story and like being on deadline, like I have experience doing that now. And like I don't feel any pressure doing that. Like,
I still kind of like, I'm like, I gotta get my things together. Like, do I have this to have that? So it's like,
it never goes away, honestly.
Well that's great to know.
Like even like, I hear that from like journalists that are like 30 years in, like you'll get an assignment and like you only got 2 hours and like you fumbling and like scrambling, but like somehow it gets done.
I mean, also like news is always changing, so like to kind of give us that leeway, like we have to kind of be able to adapt, you know, in a quick time crunch.
Number one thing I've been saying since freshman year, the Bluff. I'm gonna miss the Bluff the most. Honestly,
valid,
the Bluff is somewhere I just go, I just chill, just clear my head. But like more tangible things, I would say, just the relationships I built here have been like so life-changing. From like finding some of my closest friends that I know I'm gonna have for the rest of my life. Finding mentors that I know are like gonna look after me. Finding mentees that I can look after.
Don't forget about us.
No, definitely not. Like that's one of the things that has definitely shaped my college career. Like even from being an RA, like I just love taking on that mentor role. So just the relationships I built with older people, younger people, my friends, man, and honestly, like campus life, like college campus life, like you're never gonna get that back. Just having all your friends like so nearby, and just being able to like have your gym just be able like right next door to you, go to the gym at like 10 o'clock at night if you really wanted to. It is really
convenient.
Yeah, it's just a lot of conveniences that come with living on a college campus. But I think I've done my time. I think I'm ready. Yeah.
Ready to go.
So ready to like get on to that next step.
Well, thank you so much, Jermaine, for joining us. I really appreciate your time, and I hope, the Loyolan hopes, and I'm sure like LMU hopes that good things come your way.